Hey friends, welcome back to another video. My name's Emma Lefave, and today I'm doing something I'm really excited about. I'm doing an Etsy haul. So I actually got this idea from another artist on YouTube, Chloe Rose Art. She bought a bunch of things from Etsy that really interest her, and she opened them on camera, and I was like, ooh, an excuse to buy art supplies. I like this idea. But not only that, I love supporting small businesses and handmade items, so I knew this would be something perfect to do. So I will say, not everything is from Etsy and not everything is necessarily handmade, but they are from small businesses, which I love to support. So let's jump in and see what I got. Okay, so the first thing I got is actually not from Etsy. This is the one thing that's not. It's from a small business called the Grey Muse, which I found on Instagram. She has amazing pins and stickers, and these aren't the first ones I got. I got some for Christmas that I got from my husband, I requested, and I found a few more that I really wanted. So these are the not paint water and the paint water pins, and then this little jar of paintbrushes. I just had to have them. They're so cute. You can put them on your bags or your backpacks. Or your jackets. These are the other ones that I got for Christmas from my husband. I got 2 of my son's birth month flowers, the lily of the valley and a daisy, and then my husband also got me a peony because he knows how much I love them. But these are so cute, and this little canvas thing he also got from her shop. I love these. They're just so much fun. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to show you from her shop is this amazing color wheel keychain. It also comes in a pin. I got this for Christmas from my husband as well. I absolutely love it. It is so cool, and she put so much work into this. There are a couple rip-offs on Amazon, but this is the original one. So this is probably one of my favorite pieces. Okay, so now getting into the things that I bought from Etsy. This first one is a handmade sketchbook from Meli Art Studio, and I've never owned a handmade sketchbook before. It was pretty pricey, but in my opinion, it was super worth it. The packaging alone was just gorgeous. That's one of the things I love about small shops, is that there's so much care and detail that goes into the packaging that it's an experience in itself. So this unboxing experience was probably one of my favorite out of all of them. And this sketchbook is absolutely stunning. It is Arches cold pressed watercolor paper inside, hand torn edges. So the kind of Arches that I always use. It has this little light woodish kind of covered detail. It's not real wood, it's like just a cover, but it has a beautiful leather spine. It is so nice. The detail that went into this is just incredible. Like I said, it is expensive, but you're paying for someone's time and quality, and this is super high quality, and it's someone's art. That's the way I see these handmade items, is that someone is being artistic and creating these things, and I'm making art with it, so it makes it even better. And then that right there is the band that you can put around it to keep it closed, and you get to choose the color of your band. So it has a little bit of a leather detail there. You can choose the color of the elastic, and then her little logos inside. It's so cute. So there was a little envelope that came with it with these little things in it, a pencil, a clip, some other paper clips, and it was just so nice to open. Like I said, the opening experience was just wonderful. And then she included these little tags that you stick inside, so there's an adhesive on the back, and then you can put a pencil or a paintbrush inside, and that would go inside, not on the cover. But yeah, so that was my first unboxing of my Etsy haul, and I absolutely loved it. Okay, so for the second one, these I also got on Etsy, but I'm not sure if the shop maker actually makes them themselves or they just purchase them from somewhere else, because I have seen these in lots of different places. So basically they are tiny little palettes. That one is the smallest. I absolutely love it. And then there's a slightly bigger one with more wells. Like I said, I've seen these everywhere, and I've been eyeing them for a while, so I don't know if the shop maker, like I said, makes them themselves. I will put the shop down below, but I have seen these in lots of places, and I don't know, I have a thing for miniature things, and I really wanted to get this, especially this tiny one. I think I'm going to have to do a couple of videos where I paint really tiny landscapes or something with them. But I love how they can just clip onto your sketchbook. They are so great for traveling. They don't take up a lot of space. Obviously not a long trip of traveling, because they don't hold too much paint, but still, it's just fun to take them outside and go paint. So I am going to fill these up with my paint. I didn't really think it through which colors I necessarily wanted. The little one, I just kind of put one of each. And then the bigger one, I had more wells, but yeah, they're great so far. I did use a toothpick to kind of spread out the paint in the little mixing wells after they were all in there. And the little mixing well area, that little white space, is actually really great to mix your colors on. I did test it out. The paint doesn't beat up or anything, and it's really fun. And then once they're all dry, you can just close it. It's magnetic. It's really cool. And you do have to purchase the or select the clips to go with it. Okay, so next, this may be one of my favorite pieces that I purchased. As you guys know, I have brushes with Craftimo, and I just have tons of brushes in general. So I saw this on Chloe Rose Art's channel, this brush holder, and I was like, I have to get it. One thing I love about this thing is that you can get your logo customized on the front. And it's such good quality. It is sturdy, it is beautiful, and I am totally obsessed. So I definitely needed some sort of organizational system for my brushes so I could see them easier. I currently have them, you can see it at the top left corner, in the Tombow marker organizer, and they just ended up going everywhere, and then I just ended up putting them in 2 cups, the other 2 cups that you see at the top. But this is amazing. Now this sits on my desk and I can see all my brushes and which ones I want. So you'll see a lot of the 24 brushes that come in my subscription box with Craftimo. And then I just have other brands of brushes that I've collected over the years and have been given. I will give you a disclaimer, you do not need this many brushes. I have an excessive amount from years of collecting, as well as being gifted some from Princeton, and when I was trying to, or attempting to teach workshops. There are some that I use for my gouache, acrylic. I have the Wonder Forest brushes that she sent me. I love those. So I do have a lot. You do not need this many. But if you do end up having a lot of different brushes, this holder is amazing. The one critique I would have about it is I wish there were more of the bigger holes. There are tons of the little ones, but I find I don't have as many little brushes, and I found they only fit size 6 and down. The other ones, and I have lots of the bigger ones, I wasn't able to place in there. My regular ones that I use all the time but I wasn't able to place as many in there as I'd like. But look at this thing. It is so gorgeous and so organized. It makes me look like I am an organized person, and I'm definitely not. But this is amazing and probably one of my favorite pieces that I purchased from Etsy. Okay, so then the last piece that I purchased was another ceramic palette. You guys saw my ceramic palette collection in a different video, and I saw this one. It wasn't packaged like this. It was actually bubble wrapped and stuff, but I had to have it because of the shape. It reminded me of a palette that Bob Ross would use, and I don't think I ever really plan on standing and painting with watercolor or gouache, but you know, maybe. I don't know. It's fun to hold, and I think I just wanted it because it really looked like a traditional palette shape, and I collect ceramic palettes. Again, it's someone's art. People put time and love into these pieces, and I love collecting them. This is one of my favorite things to collect, and then I love creating art with it. So that is the last piece. It's just absolutely gorgeous and inspiring to use, and I think that is about it. That is my haul of all of my Etsy products that I bought, Etsy and non-Etsy, and I am so happy with all of my purchases. So if you have the means to help support these small businesses and purchase items like these, I highly recommend it. I know at the beginning of my watercolor journey, there's no way I could have justified an expensive sketchbook or any of this stuff, but as time has gone on, I've kind of seen it as an investment, that I'm investing in other people's artwork, and now that I feel like I have some of the means to do this kind of stuff, it's a nice treat for myself. So if you can support small businesses, I highly recommend it because these are amazing quality pieces and I absolutely love them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it and I hope you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and all my other platforms for tons more content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!